All right, hello,
Hello!
and welcome back to a special episode of Garbage Boys. So, Connor asked if he could borrow Metroid Dread, because I told him how great it was, but have you played any of the other ones?
I played the one that we're going to play today.
Except you didn't finish it.
Correct.
Because you just couldn't beat the last boss?
Mm-hmm.
Or you didn't know it was the last boss?
Didn't know it was the last boss until you told me about it.
So that must have felt great.
Yeah. Oh, there's my game up in the top
Yeah.
left. Oh,
I'll
I love
eventually go back to that.
I get that.
Yeah. I got very sad when my characters died, and I didn't want to restart the entire level.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I've been, with the one that I got the translation of, I've been weighing the options of should I just restart it or, because I hate when people die.
I know, I
but
get
like,
so attached to them. And especially when like the starter mage that you get in that one.
Irk.
Yes.
Yeah.
He died.
Oh,
and I had
no.
no mages.
Oh, no.
So, but I thought, oh, it's part of the game. I guess I'll keep trucking on through. But, yeah.
No.
It was not a good time.
In the newer ones, you can choose if there's a permadeath. I don't play like that because I feel like it shouldn't be, that's not how it's like meant to be played. But at the
Yeah.
same time,
You
it
still
makes my
restart for
playthroughs.
that?
Yeah, I do that. It makes my playthroughs a lot longer because I restart.
Yeah. Well, I might try it on here because you have like the suspend option, so you can easily just clip back to the like few steps before or something.
Oh, neat.
So you don't have to restart the entire level,
Yeah.
but you also can restart, I guess, without turning it back on. They still do the same move to kill your guy
Okay.
immediately.
Okay, I hear you. So yeah, welcome to Eric's any percentage one-hit KO
Go away thing. I don't
speed run, except for not the one-hit KO part.
Yeah. Go away button thing. I don't. How do I get rid of you? There we go.
Eric wanted to go through this one before I started playing Dread, and I
Yeah.
thought that was a great idea.
So have you played any of them
This one.
other than this one?
I
You
don't.
played any of
I
the 2D
actually
ones?
don't think I have played any of the other
Okay.
ones. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna give you zero mission when you go. Also, it's for Game Boy Advance.
Okay. Cool.
So basically, this is the fourth one
Okay.
of the 2D side-scrolling ones. Okay, yeah. Here's plot, but I'll catch up to it. So the first one is you're returning to like the home planet of the Chozo, or the bird people that raised you, because your parents died.
The what?
Okay. All right, we have a lot to dig in on. My God. Okay. First one, you return to that planet. The entire Chozo people have been wiped out. Their home has been overtaken by space pirates,
Okay.
which you know Ridley, the big
yeah.
pterodactyl thing with the tail.
Yep. And I'm aware what space pirates are in this game
Yes.
because they do have them. The one with the like beam claw things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Technically, yes. We'll get to it.
Okay.
So that one, you basically go home, you fuck their shit up, and blow up the planet, or
Cool.
part of the planet.
Cool.
Um,
Really cool thing that you do.
Yeah. Samus has a very high planet count.
Oh, not just
Not
kill,
just-
but
not just
planet.
Okay, so that's the first one. The second one, I actually haven't played because that was originally on Game Boy,
Okay.
and I have never gotten around to actually playing it. But they made a remake for the 3DS.
Oh, neat. Okay.
It's by the same people that made Dread, I think.
Ooh, cool.
So the mechanics of that are pretty similar. But that one, you're basically going to a planet and you're killing all the Metroids.
Okay.
Because they're the biggest threat to the universe, because they absorb life energy.
Now,
Straight
her
up.
name isn't Metroid?
No.
No, I'm kidding.
Metroid can't crawl either. She has to go in a ball. So yeah, that's the second one. At the end of the second one, you find like a baby Metroid freshly hatched,
Okay.
and
Aw.
you adopt it essentially because
Aw.
it thinks it's your mom.
I love it.
And so in the third one, which is on the Super Nintendo, you basically, the little baby Metroid has been, I guess, being tested by the Galactic Federation people,
Okay.
and it gets kidnapped by Ridley and Space Riot people. So you have to go save it, but they...
Well, you're its mom, so yeah.
You gotta go save your child.
Yeah.
They take it back to the planet from the first game, because they've like rebuilt their HQ there, kind of.
Okay.
And so it's the map is still somewhat different. There's new areas and everything.
Okay.
But you fight through them all, you know Mother Brain, right? Or at
I
least the
know about
character of
it.
it.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
the big bad in the first one.
Cool.
And the third one, she's been like revived into a giant Tyrannosaurus Rex type thing.
Jesus
and
Christ.
Really fucks your shit up.
Nintendo, you kind of lost the plot here a little bit.
But at the end, the Mother Brain Asaurus Rex is about to kill you. The baby Metroid that's now like fully grown, like saves you. It like absorbs the biggest hit ever of like super hyper beam status.
Okay, great. Yeah.
It absorbs that energy and gives it all to you because you're about to die. And then the Metroid dies.
Aw,
So then,
my baby.
right? You kill the Mother Brain, you escape, you blow up the planet again. So now here we are, Metroid Fusion. You were doing like a mission, going to some planet to guard scientists, and you were infected by the X parasite,
Right.
which is a cross between Ditto, the Pokemon, and the Flood from Halo.
And like Morph from, what is that, Treasure Planet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially. So you got infected. They went deep inside your cellular level. But the way they cured you is because they had some like stem cells or something from that baby Metroid.
From the Metroid, right.
that
I
they
did
had.
just actually read that while you
Yeah.
were talking, yeah.
So they injected that into you, that killed the X parasite, but now your suit is different because the bird technology, it's a very complicated thing.
Yeah.
But the suit adapts to your cellular level or something.
Right. And I actually do, because didn't the Morph thing, the X parasite, didn't it like hurt parts of the suit, and that's why you're basically
It got
in the...
really infected in the suit, so they had to like remove parts of
Yeah,
it
yeah,
with
yeah.
lasers, that good stuff.
I like this setup a lot because it gives a reason for the fact that you
Look different.
you look different and you have to regain all your abilities.
Yeah.
Most games that I feel like,
Start
keep-
you out badass, but
well, but like the games that have like several different editions kind of thing.
Yeah.
Why are you regaining abilities that you already have? So
yeah, that makes sense.
this is a cool way to do that kind of thing.
Big explosion in the quarantine bay stores stuff from your visit, as well as your suit that was infected. Investigate. Okay. Move quickly and quietly. Yep. Can't use anything. Yes.
You can't. No, you've got your
You are.
lemon
shit.
shot, and that's it.
All right, so here I go. I can shoot. That's about it.
Yeah, lemons.
Running.
This actually really takes me back, and I was thinking about it too. And yeah, you can't go through the red yet.
That's security level. So other, like, the Prime games, the color is like the beam you have to use. But for this one,
Oh, interesting. Okay.
it's security.
Okay.
Because you're on, like, a scientific station.
And Eric knows a whole lot about this game, obviously,
Yeah.
because he went straight to the navigation room.
Oh, yeah, you gotta... I'm hoping to beat this game in this session.
I would love that,
Because
especially because in my childhood, I did not
you
beat it.
couldn't beat it. Alright, so we're just gonna try to burn through this. Alright, look at all this blown up shit. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Oh no, the X parasite, it's out. Ah, okay.
And it doesn't matter.
And I've killed it. I've saved the station. I killed the one parasite.
You can go back to your ship
Time to
for a
leave.
job well done. Have a
Alright.
good victory beer.
Here we go. Alright. Tell me, computer.
I love how it was like, hey, kill this one thing and then come back, I
news.
guess.
Everybody was infected. They can mimic its prey, like Ditto. And then they kill everything, like the Flood.
Oh, okay, that's where that comparison came. See, it looks like Morph from Treasure Planet.
Yeah.
And I love Morph from Treasure Planet.
I do want to point out, it's not supposed to look pixelated. This is supposed to be played on a Game Boy Advance. It's supposed
Right.
to look a lot smoother.
Right. Well,
But-
and yeah, I actually saw something, and it was like a comparison between, what is it? It's not a CRT screen, because that's critical race theory.
No, it is a CRT.
Is it?
screen.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
That's what
great.
it's called.
And it like kind of fills in the blanks of the pixels, and that's why it looks so much better than on a whatever kind of screen this is.
So this little tidbit is Metroids with main predators at the X. The reason the X are here is because you killed all the Metroids. That's
Oh.
why they're here. And that's why the vaccine worked on us. Because, yeah, Metroids eat X.
Okay.
So I can absorb it, and that's how I get weapons and health. Ellie, don't trip on cords, please.
You're doing your best.
Many violent species, yes. Out of breeding modes. Yep.
It's a baby.
It's a baby. Hello, Lila.
Heck yeah.
Lila has joined the stream.
Welcome the youngest member of Garbage Boy Gaming.
This over here.
And the first two Garbage Girls.
Yes.
To
Live
be you.
in person.
Right.
Hi, Lila.
Hi, Lila. We love you.
So how long did she sleep for?
She woke up.
Our objective
upset
is clear.
45 minutes.
Womp womp.
So I'm gonna tell you, so I should go back for another 45.
Lila, I feel like we're really connecting here.
Really
Staring
vibing.
into my soul a little bit, and I love it.
I was very upset. I thought Ellie had worked. When we
She-
went out into the garage.
She boofed just once, and it was like,
I heard it. Her room is the garage door opening and closing like
fair,
hard.
fair.
Not like the garage door going up and down.
I,
But it didn't bother her. That is weird. You just wanted to say hi a couple minutes?
hi, I love you. It's a baby. It's a baby.
You don't feel talkative right now? Usually
Maybe
a lot
later.
listening.
Yeah,
I'm still
I get it. I
come
get it.
check on you a little bit.
We'll come play. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. We know that word, yeah?
All about play.
Uh,
And go eat.
great. The two best things. Yes.
I don't like the word sleep, but here we are.
What a big baby. Oh my goodness.
What do you want to go do? Not true.
Yeah, Allie's kind of true.
She be tripping.
Are you staying in there? Or are you coming out? What do you want?
Go with her, Ellie. Go with Mama.
Go, go.
Go, go.
I'll take all the children.
Bye.
Thanks,
Lila.
Mom.
Come on, Ellie.
All
I'm feeding you though.
right. No food for the dog.
No food for you.
Data.
The only thing that makes almost no sense in terms of this game is the save room.
You mean
Like,
Like they're
I get
everywhere?
it from a game
Oh, yeah, from,
standpoint,
like-
but like,
on a research? Why do we have so many rooms? What are we saving?
right? Where you can type your experiences into the mainframe. I don't know.
I don't know. Basically, I just download the missiles. That's how I get upgrades in this game.
Right? Right? Which,
And-
again, is very cool.
Yeah. Instead of like killing a random thing and oh look, it somehow gives you missiles.
It dropped missiles that you can retry. I don't know.
Yeah.
When I first played this game, I got to the first boss, could not beat it. and of course that was like, you know, I don't know. I was probably like 7 at the time.
This game
Because
came
this
out
is 2002? Okay. So
Would've been-
9.
Yeah.
And then when I was 10, I have a clear recollection of being like, I'm getting back into this game and I'm going to beat this first boss.
I'm gonna beat
And-
the first boss.
as like an adult now, I'm like, well, why did it take me this long? Even as a child, like, why did it take me this long? Ooh, I didn't know about that one.
I'm gonna try to get as many items as I can. We'll see.
Are those supposed to be the researchers?
Yes, they've been gunkified.
Right. Oh, right. I was like, why did you jump over it? Because it blocks it. Whee! I've always thought Samus was really cool in the way that she just like, I don't know, the way she jumps is really cool.
Jumps and just kills everything without
Flippy, flippy, flip.
hesitation.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. No. Is it at the end of the hall? Right there. I know what you're going for. Waste all the ammo. Not that it
There it
matters.
is.
Oh, there it is.
I'm just
There
gonna
you
run
go.
off screen real quick.
Right?
I didn't realize there was a thing there until like last year.
Oh, really?
Because how else are you supposed to know?
I mean-
hey, point and blow up this one random
True,
block.
true, that's fair. I also, so it gave you the missiles.
Yeah.
And for the longest time, I didn't understand that your regular shots do, in fact, hurt this
Oh
boss.
yeah, I forgot.
It just takes a lot longer. And so I was like, well, I ran out of missiles. What do I do now? Oh,
What is? Kill you and now just shoot. Dude.
but I never played anything like this growing up. And then I started playing this, and I thought this boss was like the scariest thing in the world, too.
Mr. Roly Poly.
Yeah. It's basically, ooh, neat.
Hey, more missiles.
Yeah. It's basically a Pokemon in its first form.
Die. Come here.
Wub 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 wub.
Now I'm a morph ball boy. See,
Oh,
that
right.
ability makes sense because he morphs up into a ball. and
Right.
You get it from him.
Right.
Oop. Alright, first boss done. Here we go.
The first boss that took me over a year of my childhood to beat the first time.
Don't worry, Connor, we'll get you there.
Yeah.
We'll get you to the end one way or the other.
Well, that's why I'm looking forward to playing this new Switch one. What is it, Dread?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that a lot because now I am a real person. And
Now I know how to play games.
right. Like you were talking about, why would I know to shoot in that one spot to like get the extra energy or whatever?
Yeah.
Like now I know that if a game tells you to do something, you don't necessarily have to do that. Like, and I'm sure the viewers are going to see this eventually anyway, but like there's the map, but then you can go outside of the map and it lights up
Yeah.
on the map when you bring it up, kind of thing.
Well, the one thing about Dread is it's easy to 100% because now it tells you what areas have items in it.
Okay.
It doesn't necessarily show you where, but if you're in like a room or something and it's flashing on the map, then you know somewhere
To look in
there's
that
like
room
a hidden
kind of
block
thing.
or something
Okay.
that you can get.
Okay. So they're catering more towards me.
Here we go, plot.
I did always. Oh right.
This part scared the shit out of me when I
Freaked
played
the
it the first
crap
time.
out of me. Seriously.
Especially just like the
And it looks at you and
I
that
know.
face. Oh my god.
just the little music tone and that soulless eyes. I was like, what
Uh
the
huh.
fuck?
Uh huh. And then it just
It
destroys
blows everything up.
the
Yeah.
things that you've been shooting to open.
Barely. I have to bang on the door for it to open, and he just missiles it. Bye, elevator.
Upsy, your elevator friend.
Hop in my belly. Yum, 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 yum.
I love it.
How was the thing you went to?
Oh, dude, it was amazing. So, I went to, for anybody listening out there, I went to My Brother, Me live. I'm naming my firstborn child after Griffin, if it's a boy. Because I
allow
love
it.
them
I
so
love
much.
that,
Yeah. And no, it was just a really great time. So you know how the live shows, when they're recorded and you listen to them on the podcast, it's like an hour,
Yeah.
hour and a half maybe. It was a good, at least 2-hour show, if not
That's
more.
good.
And they did more like visual gag stuff
Yeah.
too. And they played a lot of like the games that they play on their podcast and stuff like that too. So that was a really cool like experience to actually see them. And I got to see them live in person.
There you go.
And I don't know if so I bought a poster, and I didn't realize it until I actually bought it, but okay, Eric.
Gotta get away from the giant blob.
I didn't realize
no,
it.
no, no, no.
It did, right, yeah, like, okay. Nintendo says basically, hey, that's not how you're supposed to play this
supposed
game.
to kill the things, you know? Tread carefully. No.
I will not. What was I saying? It was about the show. I also like how the morph things. What are they? Parasite X?
X Parasite.
Yeah, okay. I like how
Frog.
if you don't collect them, sometimes they'll just go to new enemies and reform.
I do like that.
Such a cool game.
And that actually plays, like, there are some areas, if you want to get, like, a secret upgrade or something, where you have to let that happen. Like, there's some rooms where and they'll
Really?
be, like, flashing white, and that lets you know that they're morphing to something because that's necessary, but there's a couple rooms where you have to let the X just roam about and not collect it, and then it'll eventually turn into something
No
that you
way.
need to kill
Okay,
and unlock
okay.
a room.
That's cool.
But yeah,
I'm learning so much about this,
20
plus year old
Yeah.
game.
22 years, you know? So, yeah, my excitement when I found Prime 2 in the store, that for a 19-year-old game, they just couldn't find it anywhere. And I randomly walked into Dawnstar, and there it was.
That's awesome.
I was,
Shout out to Dawnstar in Richmond
I
for
know, I
like providing us with
love that place.
Even though some of the games, like one of the games that I have, costs $300 to buy because
That's
it's
a
not
little
being
nest egg
made.
Connor's gonna sit on.
Right, forever.
No. I always get that way mixed up.
You don't want to save?
Save?
I was and I might still be like a chronic saver just in
yeah,
case kind of thing.
Usually, but
But not for this game where you know exactly
Yeah.
where you're going and what you're doing. Yeah, I get that.
yeah. I'm trying to, you know, speedrun.
Right.
As-
That's fair. That was a space pirate
Yeah.
that they just did. Oh, for some reason I thought this room hurt you.
It does if I fall in the lava.
Well, yeah. I
no,
could have
this isn't-
sworn there was like.
There are rooms like that.
Okay.
Um,
I know the ice rooms are like that.
Yeah, until I get the various.
Right.
These are space pirates.
Yeah,
But they're also technically X because they've been.
because they're not actually space
I
pirates.
just want to
yeah.
fall. Just let me fall.
Which
They don't look
Don't they
anything
introduce-
like Prime Space Pirates.
Oh,
but
really? Okay. Don't they introduce, like... Oh, I used to hate this fucking noise, too.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Don't they introduce that this parasite was basically only on this space station, or no?
It was on the planet you were
Okay,
sent to go
okay.
help and people investigate.
So it does make more sense, I guess, that there are space pirates, like,
Yeah.
on the... Okay.
I'm sure there were some.
On the planet or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So at that point they had been infected. Well, also, actually, I don't know what the lore reason of having space pirates up on this station. If all of these sectors are supposed to be simulations of like the natural environment of the planet,
yeah.
space pirates aren't natural environment.
Unless... Okay, so hear me out on this. The parasites saw the space pirates in these environments, and they were like, yeah, this is what this is.
See that?
I can see it. I was thinking the same thing, Eric. I think you need don't you need the jump morph ball?
I should be
to
able
get
to latch onto the thing.
Yeah.
If it's a ledge. Maybe I'm thinking of it.
I
But
know what you were thinking of, though. I also love the like stuff in the background. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like behind glass or whatever, but it's still really cool.
full jump.
Oh, you just said do an action, you fool, and Chelsea and I have been watching Lord of the Rings. We've been
Fly,
doing,
you fool.
Yeah, exactly. We've been doing the extended editions.
Of course.
Because duh, right.
How long are those then?
So the first one was about 3 hours. The second was 3.5, and then we'll be doing the third one, I think, tonight. But we did Friday, Saturday, Sunday watch party, and it was amazing. I love it. I suggested it, and Chelsea got way more excited than I thought she would be, and I was like, oh my god, okay.
What do you watch them on? Are those on Max?
They are on Max, yeah. Which HBO has.
Fuck.
HBO has changed their app like 8 times in the past 6 months.
HBO
it feels like,
Go,
and I hate
HBO
it.
Plus, HBO.
And it's, I feel like it's clunkier every time they update it
Because they're
too.
adding more shit, like third-party shit.
Oh, really?
So it's not all HBO stuff. It's now like all Warner Brothers stuff.
Oh, okay.
Hey, it's a Chozo statue. Psych.
A what statue?
Chozo statue.
Okay.
Bird statue.
Oh, those are the bird things that you were
Yeah,
talking
so
about.
those are
Okay.
in Zero Mission.
And like, I recognize the statues from
Like all the trophy things.
Smash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come here.
Man, I don't remember. Oh yeah, I guess I did do that because I definitely got the charge beam.
I mean, you've gotten all the way to the very end.
Yeah. Well, and you kind of need the charge, or there are some enemies that are weak to the charge beam.
Yeah. Oh, so
Are we doing separate episodes, or?
I was gonna try to do like 30-minute blocks.
Okay, cool.
I think
Yeah,
that could help get.
fair. Should I set a timer or something?
I can see the clock from
Oh, you
here,
can?
but
Okay,
I think
cool.
it will be helpful for other ones.
Yeah, for next ones. Yeah, not a problem.
Die.
Again, as a child, I used to meticulously sit there and go like, all right,
Nah,
missile,
ain't nobody
and
got time
missile,
for that shit.
and I look forward to seeing how many missiles and energy and bullshit that you have at the end.
Just double check that I hit all 5 big squares.
Honestly, the biggest game changer was the charge beam.
Yeah.
Like, the rest of the abilities are like, whatever, but I love the charge beam.
Here.
Also feels like it should have been.
I'm just paranoid now.
I get that. You want to put your best foot forward when you're recording.
Yeah. So people that are gonna watch this, if somehow it pops up like, hey, you like Metroid stuff, here's this little playthrough that
Right.
these guys are doing. And then they're gonna come on here and hear me say, oh, Metroid's my favorite franchise or something. Like, fucking idiot, you're missing so much
Right,
stuff.
yeah, I get that.
So,
I don't know if I am going to be playing Dread on this or if I just, whichever. But I don't look forward to that. If there are any comments of, yo, this dude is a freaking dumbass for not getting the thing where you couldn't even tell that it was a fake wall, but...
well, they have things that'll, again, in that
Oh,
one,
true,
you'll
yeah.
know whatever rooms have
Right.
something in it.
Again, more geared towards me. Me and my,
also-
I have to complete this 100%.
There's also an ability in it that like sends out a pulse. So if there's a fake hidden block or something,
Oh, that's kind of cool.
it lets you know that it's there.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, I remember. So you go to sector 2, and it doesn't even allow you to go up. And I was like, "That's because the suit thing is
It's there.
It's up there."
It's waiting for you. Look how small this sector
Yeah,
is. Psych.
yeah, yeah. Because this is the one where.
Ba-da-dum.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember it pulling up with that gray one the second time, and I was like, I don't want to see that
I don't want
again.
to see it, especially with the dun-dun-dun, like
Right.
the loud music in your face, trying to jump scare you in this game. Mimicking you at full power. Yeah, I get it. I know, I'm a weak bitch right now. It's okay.
I don't know, obviously, if the stories are as good with this one as they are with the others, but like, I feel like the story on this one was just really, really strong.
The story was good. It got a little hate at the beginning because this game is more linear compared to.
Oh, really?
the other. Super Metroid took me forever.
Because you have to like track
finish.
back a lot and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
But
okay.
also, this kind of like say, hey, go to this sector and find something.
True. You have like
So it tells
objectives
you like
that
what
are like
area
right
to
there.
go to, whereas
yeah.
in Super Metroid, good luck. You basically would go and hopefully remember where you couldn't go, and when you get a new ability, you're like, oh, I remember now. I can go back to this place.
Okay.
But there was one spot where you have to like power bomb a glass tunnel, and there's no indication that you could blow
Do
it
that?
up ever. Just die. Ugh. Trying to be quick on this, but I would just ruin everything. But yeah, I didn't know that was a thing, and I had to look it up because I didn't think to power bomb every random tunnel I went in.
True.
So yeah, that game was really good. I loved it. I loved the boss fights, loved the like map areas and everything. But
Was that the Super Nintendo one?
yeah,
Okay.
so that is one of the like most highly rated games for
Yeah. Ooh.
out of Metroid and for the Super Nintendo
Hey
in
Eric,
general.
nice job landing on the spot that you
Yeah.
needed to land on.
I was like, I know where this is. I know where it's gonna be.
I think that's a criticism of a lot of like older games is like you don't like you're not told you can do these things, but I guess that was a way to like get better longevity too.
Yeah, because I mean, otherwise you're gonna burn through it. Like with the
You mean
Metroid
like
games,
this?
you just burn through 'em. But no, I get it for like A Link to the Past that I'm playing through. Like it's kind of the same thing. You finish a dungeon, you get a new ability or item.
And then you have to
And-
look for the areas where you open up as opposed to just
So
go to the next place.
Here's this thing. I'm gonna point you where to go. Press A at the right time. Yeah, which as a kid I loved. As an adult with very limited gaming time, now
Yeah.
I appreciate being told where to go.
Yeah,
And
quest markers and
Yeah.
yeah.
so
I get that.
stop blowing shit up, other me.
Yeah, that terrified me. Terrified me as a kid. Also, I love the little jump that you do. Heck yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean though, because that's why it took me so long to beat Breath of the Wild. And that's not even one of the games that necessarily, like, it tells you for the most part exactly where to go. It's just, there are some that are like, the quest marker is the person who gave it to you, and it's
Yeah.
like, I don't have the time to just like look around. And oh! Alright, I didn't expect that, I'm gonna be honest. I would think it would be up there. Yeah. Man. I know I definitely didn't find this area as a kid. Gee, like, what?
Well, that's another thing in Metroid games that if you go online and you're like, hey, where do I go at this point? The first response is always, try bombing everything.
Right, which, fair, yeah. But I would take that, especially like, hey, where to go, as in bomb walls and stuff like that, not bomb random parts of the floor.
Right?
That is crazy. I hope someone out there is like me and is amazed by how quick this is going too.
Oh, I'm like, if you looked up an actual speed run, these guys would be tanking without taking any hit
Sure.
and just plugging through it all, but I'm trying.
But we're dads or almost dads, and they're, you know, maybe also that, but
Yeah,
we don't have the time to do that.
nobody got time.
Nah. For anyone wondering, and Eric, sorry for getting your hopes up if you did, but that was not me making an announcement of any kind. I know.
I mean, I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, me too. Me
and I will
too.
be excited.
Not for lack of trying. What?
Yeah. If you
No.
don't know where to go, bomb the floor.
Shut up. Oh my god.
What is? I guess I'll go to the next.
I always love these little enemies, though. Like, what are you?
All right.
Maybe I did know about that one, because I've definitely been to this save room before.
Yeah. I think I'll pause it here, and then we'll pick up the next episode, and I'm hoping to get through to sector.
I'm so
next
glad we did this.
So. All right, we'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye, I love you.
Bye.